Dina Marie here from Cultured Palate, and as you can see, we're not in our normal surroundings of my kitchen, but today we're in our greenhouse. It's that time of year. Here in West Texas, as you can probably hear, it's a very windy day, which is normal for us, but it's time to start our gardening seeds. Now, I want to encourage you to start gardening. Not only is it wonderful on your budget because any food that you grow, you don't have to buy, but it's also a great way to control the quality of the food that you eat and that you serve your family. So, like I said, we're in our greenhouse. I have a lot of space in here. So I've purchased these flats that you can see. I've already started getting dirty. I've filled a lot of them with potting soil already. It's actually seed starter. But if you don't have space for this, and I did purchase these at a local nursery very inexpensively, I used to do our seeds on a windowsill in egg cartons. And this is a great way if the space is limited. Just be sure to use a toothpick, punch a hole in the bottom, and that lets the water drain when you water your seeds. Otherwise, they'll just get real soggy and rot. So that's not any fun. A lot of seeds, a lot of garden plants, you can actually start from seed and even save more money. We start things like tomatoes. I like a variety of tomato plants. Those big ones to eat, sauce, Roma tomatoes make a great sauce. Bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, eggplants. This year I'm trying petunias. And then other seeds I sow right into the garden soil, and that's called the direct sow method, where you plant the seed right in the dirt of the garden. Things like squashes, yellow squash, zucchini squash, pumpkins, beans, peas. So let's talk about the things that you need to start gardening from seeds. First of all, of course, you need the seeds. You can find these at Walmart. You can find them at your local hardware stores. I normally purchase mine online. And the reason for that is, like I said, I like a little bit different varieties of tomatoes than the normal garden store carries. I also, because we do have a large garden and I freeze our food from the garden, I need bulk seeds. We plant a lot of beans and peas, things like that, and I just can't find those in our area in bulk. So by the time I pay the price for as many little packets as I need, I come out much more ahead if I just buy them online. So once you have your seeds taken care of, you need something to put them on. And we've already talked about the containers that I use. They're trays that are specifically for starting seeds. You can use egg cartons. If you use egg cartons, just be sure to put them on a cookie tray or something so to catch the water underneath when you water them. Yes, that's a voice of experience. It makes a royal mess if you just water and there's nothing to catch it. And then lastly, you need some good soil. Now, any potting soil, seed starter soil that you purchase is going to be sterilized. But if, say, you have a bag laying around that's been opened, you can still use it. You just need to sterilize it. And the easiest way to do that is to put it in the oven in a oven-proof container, a baking dish or spray, glass or stainless, it doesn't matter. And you can put about 4 inches in the dish. Using a thermometer, put that in the center of the soil. You can either at this point cover it with foil or just wait, leave the thermometer in there, but you want that center soil to reach 180 degrees. I usually set my oven, or I've done this before, set the oven about 200, let that soil get to 180 degrees in the center, and then keep it there for 30 minutes. This just kills any viruses that are in the soil, and we have had, it's called damp off. Your seeds are coming up beautifully, and they'll get an inch or 2, even 3 inches, and then all of a sudden you come in one day and they're all dead. And it is very discouraging, and I found that that can be stopped and prevented simply by using sterilized soil. So that's very important. And then the other thing, the last thing for starting your seeds inside is to make sure they get plenty of sun and to keep them moist. You don't want them soaking wet, but you don't want them to dry out either. Now, different seeds germinate at different rates. You'll start seeing the little sprouts come up in about 3 days. Others, some of my tomatoes, take almost 2 weeks. So that's always very exciting when they start coming up. As you watch them grow, you want to get a couple of layers of leaves on them before you transplant them outside. And then to transplant them outside into your garden, you want to water them lightly. The goal is, and if you're using egg cartons, you can kind of push up and around on the bottom of that little dome to push the plant up. But you want as much of that soil staying with the root mass as possible. That just gives the plant a good start. And so I hope this has encouraged you to venture out maybe of your comfort zone to start something new. You can save a lot of money with gardening. Like I said, it's a great way to control what goes into the food that you eat. You have control over not only what it's grown in, but the fertilizers that are used. And I hope you enjoy gardening as much as I do.